We're rolling. I'm sorry. This here is Gladdys Grabbitz for my weekly Fireside chat. Hello, all you citizens out there. I'll begin tonight's advice segment with a special little tribute to our ladies in the audience. Ladies' night advice. Here goes 5 things you should never say to your boyfriend. Number 1. My ex did the exact same thing. Not a good idea. Number 2. Do you think she's pretty? Number 3. I just let one go. Actually, I didn't just let one go. That was number 3 on the list of things you shouldn't say. But I just said it. Number 4. I hate my thighs. But number 5's even worse than that. I hate your mama. Ladies, take my advice and don't say any of these things if you want to keep your man. Next week, you fellas will have some things to look forward to when my love advice is aimed at you with a segment called 5 Things Single Women Hate to Hear. By the way, you'll want to stay tuned in till the entire broadcast is over because at the very end tonight, I'm going to have a special holiday segment I want to begin, and I'm going to give some miraculous dieting tips for you holiday goers. And now a word from Dear Gabby. She answers the letters even Dear Abby's afraid to touch. Here are 3 questions this week sent in by our viewing audience. Dear Gabby, what can I do about all of the sex, nudity, violence, and foul language on my pay-per-view television? You got to be kidding me. She pays for television? Number 2. Dear Gabby, I have a man I can't trust. He cheats so much, I am not even sure if the baby I'm carrying is his. Should I keep the baby? I can't believe this person can actually read and write. Number 3. Dear Gabby, I was married to Bob for 3 whole months, and I didn't know he was a drunk until one night he came home sober. What should I do? I'd get him a second job down at the liquor store. You can post your Dear Gabby questions, and I'll be delighted to air them if I want to. Go to www.gladdysgrabbitz.com or check me out at Gladdys Grabbitz on Facebook. And now some food for thought. This week's tasty tidbit is a saying I heard a few years back, which has meant a whole lot to Dear Gladdys. Here goes. What you fail to celebrate will soon exit your life. I want you to think about that this week and even write in and share some comments online with Gladdys. I want to know what you're thinking about too. And I'm about to wrap this up, but I don't want to forget some holiday tips for you party goers. Now, I know you're all worried about your waistline, and as I said, I have some miraculous advice to keep you slim and trim this holiday season. Number 1, don't eat all the food you put on your plate. Number 2, stop eating so much. Number 3, cut down to half your intake. Or number 4, only go to half the parties this year that you went to last year, and that should cut your weight gain at least in half. And now I want to focus in on our youthful generation. Tonight's advice is geared for those of you who are not in touch with gravity yet. I just have one piece of advice. Pull up your pants or wear a belt! This is the November 5th edition of the Gladdys Grabbitz live program, and I just want to remind you to do the humane thing and have your spouse spayed or neutered.